guys, welcome back. This is Millana Snow here at WITMA with Ally Hilfiger. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You look better than okay, girl. So we were talking, I mean, obviously the outfit is a beautiful statement. Can we talk about just kind of what you're vibrating with today in general? Because
Totally.
you've got such a beautiful color on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really like blue.
Yeah.
I also really like pajamas, and I just felt like being in pajamas, and I kind of felt like being in bed all day today. So
Totally.
I put on pajamas and took like a nice long bath, and I just wanted to feel cozy and fluid and kind of floaty today.
Totally. Well, you know something that just hit me too. So I'm an energy healer.
Oh, great.
On top of the other many
Bring
lists.
it on.
Yes.
I love it.
And what I'm getting is that it also is throat chakra, which you don't have to be an energy healer to know that.
No, that's right.
Let's be honest. But like,
and I'm a Pisces.
Oh.
So
I'm a Virgo.
Oh. Yeah. Good match. I have a Virgo rising.
I love my Pisces.
But I wish that I tried to like tap into my Virgo recently in a big way, and it kind of made me feel a little depressed and uptight.
Ah, yeah.
I was like,
because you need to flow. You need to flow.
Yeah. It like almost like killed my creativity.
Yeah.
And I needed to feel my kind of free self a little bit more.
Yes. I think this is relevant for all of us. We're going to get into that because I think this is really important. I know a lot of Pisces, and I feel like Pisces just need Virgos in their lives, but they don't need to try to be like Virgos.
Oh, I tried. The past few months have been really tough.
Yeah.
Just because I was trying to like structure everything and hyper organize everything and and it was just not fitting me, and I felt depressed.
Yes.
Like I felt creatively depressed. I felt like not me at all.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's talk about what your creative work is like, because that's really interesting, and I love that you are sharing that so freely and openly. Can you share with everybody what you do as a creative? And I don't even mean what you make money with. Mm-hmm. I mean, just like, what is your creative work like?
Really, I do a lot of things, and I've always been a singer.
Awesome.
I've always been a painter. I've always been a writer. I've always been an amazing cook.
I love that.
And designing clothes, obviously. And I was at a coffee shop, and the guy was like, oh, I love your outfit. What do you do? Are you a designer? I was like, yes, I am. He's like, where can I find it? I was like, oh, nowhere. I was like, I'm basically a creative fairy, and I sprinkle my creativity where it's needed.
I love that. I love that. You definitely give me fairy energy, by the way. And it's actually funny. A friend of mine, I don't know if you know Shaman Durek by chance.
I spoke with him at the Mind Body Green a couple of years ago.
And he's actually speaking today.
Yes, we're on the same panel.
Yes, that's right. Well, talk to him about your fairy energy, and I'll tell you why. One of my dear friends, who is a fairy Pisces like yourself, he actually mentioned to her that she is a fairy energy, and that she has a spark that she has to keep really light. And if she doesn't, then her spark will dwindle, and she'll start to feel depressed and feel like she's dying. And I think that a lot of creatives who are innate creatives like yourself, because you just really expressed how much that's who you are, have to really keep their spark. And it really is their first thing. Like, what is it that you do that keeps you in that spark?
I'm still trying to figure
it out. Or like, what are you finding every once in a while works for you?
For me, singing, definitely dancing with my 4-year-old.
Awesome.
That really helps. Being in nature definitely helps. Laughing with my friends, having sex with my husband really helps. Smoking a little joint sometimes helps because it kind of gets me out of my own way. And not taking it all so seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what helps keep the creative spark in me is always going to flea markets or vintage stores, because just the wildness and uniqueness of all the items that are there and the colors, like that rises that part of me.
I love that.
Sure.
I love that. That's so important. Yeah. I feel especially with creatives right now in this time, right? There's so much that we could be weighed down by.
Yes.
And that could make art and creativity feel inconsequential. And when the absolute opposite is true.
I know.
So I would really love to talk with that in mind about what well-being in the modern age means to you when there's so much weight and we actually need lightness, and you are a fairy. What does that mean to you right now?
Well, I think that people take themselves pretty seriously, and there's a lot of emphasis on keeping up with everything, whether it's with social media or with your peers or being a good partner in a relationship or the perfect mother or whatever it is. And I think the better part of that is living in that question mark and being a little bit comfortable with that, because this modern age, we're all figuring it out. And so I really believe in collaboration and support. And so I like being around people who are super non-judgmental and like don't do it perfectly all the time. I don't do anything perfectly.
Totally.
I'm not a squeaky clean type of person.
Totally.
Life is a bunch of waves.
Yeah.
And to be around people who are in acceptance of that,
Totally.
I think will be the next, will be the future, I hope, of wellness, instead of it being so rigid and having to look a certain way. Like, we don't all have to be okay all the time to have wellness in our lives. There's a huge misconception of like, oh my God, I do everything perfectly and eat completely clean and completely vegan all the time, and like, well, maybe wellness is being a little like less uptight with ourselves. Because the more we obsess about wellness, the less well we're going to become.
The less wellness we actually possess.
Exactly. So I think this is why I'm wearing the loose free clothes. And I always like say this, you know, when raising a child too, is the less stressed out and anxious and concerned or worried we are about every single step of the way as a parent or a mother, like your child will pick up on that. So might as well just be kind of a little bit more laid back and easy. And then the times that you're not, that's okay too. So I think that's the modern age, I hope.
I love that. Acceptance and living in the question.
Living in the question mark and just going with the flow a little bit more, and not feeling the pressure to be so perfect with all of it. Because we live in a very modern world, and listen, we all do the best we can, and if doing one good thing for the earth per day is all you can do, that's enough. If showing up for yourself twice a week is, if you're a busy person, that's enough. Look, we're all just doing our best. So I think there needs to be a little bit more ease on the intensity with everything.
I agree.
That's what I think.
I agree. Where can we find you?
Well,
How can we
I don't
connect
know.
with
I'm
you?
a fairy, so I'm everywhere.
Do we just like ring a bell? Is that how it works? I think it does, right? Well, at least on Instagram. Can we find you on Instagram?
Yes, you can. I'm at Ally Hilfiger. And I have a website. You can buy my book, Bite Me.
Awesome.
Bite Me is a really funny book. I wrote it myself.
Amazing.
And I have a really kind of interesting sense of humor.
Awesome.
So I hope that people read it and they're able to learn some things and learn about Lyme disease and learn about me and learn how to laugh. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for having me. You're so beautiful.